The Hornady Concentricity Gauge Preliminary Test number 1. I'm going to test the RCBS 270 die versus the Hornady Custom Grade New Dimension Dies. The RCBS is just a regular die set consisting of 2 dies, the full length sizing die and the bullet seating die. Same with the Hornady. The difference with the Hornady, I'll open it up. The bullet seating die for the Hornady has a sleeve that drops from the bottom. This sleeve is supposed to align your bullet to your case to keep a nice concentric straight seating. So according to them, this die is supposed to help eliminate or at least decrease bullet runout. Now for my test, I've got 2 case holders with cases. The one on the left is going to be tested with the RCBS, the one on the right with the Hornady. I've got 3 different brands: Winchester, Federal Choice, Remington. These will be tested with the Hornady, and then we'll check the concentricity of it. Same as over here. Winchester, Federal Choice, and Remington. I will full length size these in their respectable die and then bullet seat in their respectable die. To start off, I'm going to full length size using the Hornady. So I'll lift up the tray of brass for the Hornady. I will lube all 15 pieces and I will full length size them. Okay, the bullet seating die is in place. This is that special sleeve. Now, I'm going to insert the case. I'm looking for an overall length of 3.37. I'm using bulk Remington bullets as my test. Okay, I got to set a little low, 3.249. But let me go ahead and adjust it down to the crimp. Since these are dummy rounds, let me just adjust that down and we'll take it down to the crimp. Because I will crimp these. Okay. So now, let me go ahead and I'll do all these. do the first 5, then I'll finish them up, and then we'll come back to the crimping. Okay, there they all are. Winchester, Federal Choice, Remington. They are all seated to the crimp groove on the bullet. Now I'm going to set my die to put a slight crimp on them. I'll do the last 3 of this first row, then I'll go and finish the rest, and we'll be back to start on the RCBS. Now that they are loaded and crimped, we're going to switch out. I'll switch the dies out and get it set up. We'll be right back. Now, to be fair about it, I'm using the RCBS shell holder with the RCBS dies. I used a Hornady shell holder for the Hornady dies. Now, let me go ahead and start lubing these cases. I'll do the first row, and then I'll finish up off camera. Now, let's go ahead and size the first row. All rows have been full length sized. Now I'm going to set up my bullet seating die. Now I got the first one set up. Let's do the first row, and then I'll finish it off camera. Now I am in the crimping process. I'll do the rest. Be right back. Now all these are done in the RCBS die. Stay tuned to part 2. Part 2, I'm going to check the concentricity of these against each other. I'll do the first row of Winchesters. We'll run the Hornady through, check the concentricity. I'll run the RCBS through, check the concentricity. Then we'll do the Federal Choice, and then the Remington. Hopefully, that will tell me which die set will prove the greatest for minimizing runout. I will tell you, with the RCBS, I did have to change the seating steel quite a few times, as the seating was quite different through a mile. Hornady, I didn't quite have that problem. But that's not what we're testing for. It's going to be the concentricity.